Episode 3. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, first I want to address some stuff from episode 2. Yes, I did notice the animation. I had to watch that episode again just to facepalm every anatomical error they had with Mercury. They seem to be messing that up recently when it comes to anime. When it comes to like CGI with animation, they tend to be a little more detailed with the CGI and not with the animation, which is pissing a lot of people off. And I think episode 3, when it came to its animation, it improved a little bit. There's a few things I had problems with, but episode 2 so far was the worst animated episode. Like episode 1, they made it shiny and it looked awesome and incredible to watch over and over again. Episode 2, it's like Mercury looks just so scrawny and lanky, and in some scenes she just looks a little weird. But I think in this episode they polished it up just a little bit, but there's a few things I had a problem with. Like there's a few scenes, I'm going to try to upload some pictures for you to look at here. Like this picture with Mars, and I don't know, like there were some moments where like, oh my god, she's just so drop dead gorgeous, but at the same time when it got to this one scene where they're doing fast paced animation with her, it's like, dude, what's wrong with her face? What's wrong with that face? That face. They could have polished it up just a little bit, but I guess, no. I don't know. At least it's better than the second episode, animation-wise. Transformation. Mercury's sucked. It just flat out sucked compared to the original transformation. It felt really special. This one is just like, hey, I'm all liquid. Ding! Now I'm transformed. Ta-da! But in this one with Mars, it's a good improvement. They had the fire element. She was surrounded in, and all of a sudden, bam! And just it surrounds the camera. The camera surrounds her, and it's it's kind of like an homage to the first transformation that she did, which Mercury's was, but it's kind of like the first Mercury transformation seemed a little more special. I don't know how to describe it. Like you felt the water elements, and it just felt alive and colorful. And in this one, it just felt really short and cheap. Like, ta-da, she's transformed. At least with Mars, they got it right. Like, she's surrounded by flames, and it starts right at her heels, and then like the flame goes in, and then the camera just like towers over her and swoops around her. It's like, yeah, they got that right. So it's good that they compared it to the old one, and it looked a lot better compared to Mercury's. I think Sailor Moon's transformation is still a little bit better, but that's the case with the old show. Like, her transformation was always better compared to the other girls. But I just hope that I can't wait for Jupiter's with the lightning, and I just want to see how well they do it. Like, if they could do it as good as Mars with the engulfing of the element, or just be ta-da like Mercury. The episode went out really well. Another part of the animation that kind of got me a little confused was Mamoru's anatomy in some scenes. Like, there's one part on the bus where like he's like sitting forward and his shoulders were a little short, and I'm like, no, stretch them. Stretch them shoulders. And then there's like that one part where like Usagi is like strapped to the bus, she turns over, sees Tuxedo Mask, and his anatomy was a little shaky as well. But so pretty much like Mars's face was a little distorted in some scenes, and Tuxedo Mask's anatomy, like with his shoulders, were a little weird. But other than that, like the third episode was a little more polished compared to the second episode. The one person wanted me to point out how I felt about the scene in the bus with Mamoru and Usagi, and it's so cute. It's like, I love how like they are coming closer together, unlike in the anime where they're like, well, you're a meatball, hey, yeah, well, you're a purple pleated pants wearer. Stephanie Shea, I love you for saying that line. I can't wait for the dub now, because I can't wait to hear that writing. I do respect how Mamoru and Usagi are becoming more of a couple in this show compared to how they were fighting in the first one, and then bada bing, they're in love, because they're like, oh wait, we were in love with each other in the past, so chemistry, yay. So I do respect how it's a little more closer to the manga, like how at first he teased her, but they're slowly getting to know each other, and he's in high school, so yay, high school. I think they're like 5 years apart. I think he's 18 and she's 13, so it's not bad. Me and my husband are 5 years apart. The more you know. Just a little side note, I know it has nothing to do with the episode, but on my birthday, my 24th birthday, my husband and his friend, they went to a flower shop, and my husband didn't really have that much money. So, like, his friend, like, got this lavish bouquet of flowers for his girlfriend, and my husband could only afford one flower, so he got a single-stemmed rose. So, my friend's girlfriend, like, she was, like, all so excited for her bouquet, and my husband just gave me this rose. I'm like, Tuxedo Kamisama! I literally said that. He just, like, threw a rose at me, and I'm just like, Tuxedo Kamisama! And I just thought that was, like, the best birthday present ever, because my husband's my tuxedo mask. Yes, I'm corny. Shut up. I am a lovesick schoolgirl. Felicity commercials won't stop playing on Hulu. For the one moment I was waiting for, I was waiting for it to get to that moment. I thought at first they weren't going to do it, because the plan that Jadite had was to kidnap all these people and drain them of their energy to present the Queen Beryl. And one of them was Rey. He kidnaps Rey and takes her to this dimension, which I thought it was cute. Hey, I have a bus. Come here, bitch. She's like, wait, it's the bus. Chases the bus, and Jed just say, hey, welcome aboard. I just thought that was adorable in an evil way. And, like, he has all these people just piled up, and Nephrite's just like, is this really necessary? And Jed's like, yeah. Shut up. It's necessary. Go away. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me now. And he looks over and he sees Rey, and he's just like, and he walks over there, and that's when they cut the scene. I'm like, no, keep going with that, keep going with that. And after the transformations, that happens. That happens. Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Look how pretty it is. I'm probably gonna have like a better picture of this, because I have screenshots of it. But it happened. It happened. Be still, my Senshi Ekshitano heart. My best friend is crying now. She's in so many tears because it happened. He just kneels down, caresses her, and says, you're beautiful. I don't know you, but I'm attracted to you. Some ways it sounds kind of creepy, but it's Senshi Ekshitano. Don't question it. Don't question it. Don't question it. I just thought, like, so many feels for this episode. The feels with Mamoru X Usagi and Jedi X Rey. It happens. It happens. If you guys were like, if you never read the manga and were confused by that scene, just read the manga and just read all the fan fiction. Look at all the fan art. There's a thing called Senshi X Shitano. There's a thing in Mars. Jedi win. It happens. Look it up. Even in the Sailor Moon Another Story, where the generals come back, it's like they're ghosts and like, hey girls, wanna flirt with you when I have bodies. Still interested. Did you see Zoisite? He looked buff. He didn't look as flamboyantly weak like in the first series. It's like you can tell, like, that's a dude. So that's a man. He's all man. Damn straight. I just love how awesome they look. Like, Jedi looks perfectly aged. Nephrite and Zoisite, they made their appearance. I'm just like, and they look so pretty. I want them. They so many feels for this episode. They look perfect. Mars X Jedi, yeah. Feels are confusing my grammar. Shut up. And then something confusing happened. I know this is like a spoilers episode. I'm gonna put like a spoilers warning at the beginning of this episode, but there's something happens in this show that they're changing from the manga. Because in the manga, Mars kills Jadite. And that's the one part my best friend was not looking forward to, because in the show, Beryl kills Jadite. So for anybody who's a fan of Mars X Jedi, they hate that scene where Mars has to kill him. Because she doesn't remember who he is. All she knows is that you're a bad guy, you're gonna kill my friend, so I have to kill you. And she does it. And Jadite dies. And if this anime was coming anywhere close to the manga, we knew what to expect. And sure enough, she uses her flame powers to, engulf him in flames, but he disappears. What happened? And then in the next episode, where you see like this box that has a crystal. I'm not gonna do any spoilers to those who don't know what's going on. That has this crystal, and the next episode they go to the ball where they're going to display the crystal from this princess, and it's gonna be this nice, fantastic ball. And Tuxedo Mask is gonna sashay onto the scene while carrying Sailor Moon. You see Jadite. No, that's Nephrite's mission. I know you want more Jadite episodes, and I do too, but that's Nephrite's. Unless Nephrite is gonna be in this mission, it's his thing, and Jadite's gonna interfere. What's going on? I want more Senshi Shiteno, but try to stick to the manga. That's Nephrite's mission. That's his job. The anime got it right. That's the one thing the anime did get right. That was Nephrite's mission. So I am fascinated with where they're going with this, keeping Jadite alive. And he's going to be in the next episode, because Mars was supposed to kill him. He dies in the first volume of the manga. I'm fascinated. And I am happy that they're highlighting that episode and not doing, like, first 4 episodes, Sailor Scouts! Because that's been happening in the first 3 episodes. First episode, Sailor Moon. Second episode, Mercury. Third episode, Mars. Fourth episode, oh, wait, no, not Jupiter yet? Okay. Jupiter will come later on. Okay, cool. Which I think Jupiter does come when Nephrite is still there. I have to read my manga. Where did I put that thing? I gotta find it. I got the Sailor V one on my table. It's piled up under some DVDs, so I'm not gonna make a mess of myself. But overall, I love this episode. I'm gonna watch it over and 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 over again. Challenge accepted. And I can't wait to see the next episode. I want to know where they're going with this whole keeping Jadite alive thing, and hopefully Nephrite will have something to do with this mission, because it's his thing. Love Mars' transformation. The animation's gotten a lot better since the second episode. They're still valuing the CGI over the animation, which I'm hating this year for anime. If you haven't noticed, it's like CGI, they put all efforts into the CGI, but animation, it's lacking. Just watch Hero Bank. If you want to know what I'm talking about, watch Hero Bank. Animation for the 2D sucks. 3D animation is actually pretty cute. Watch Hero Bank. It's a kids show, but you'll know what I mean. It's a 2014 spring title. But coming up, Shannon and I did our 2014 spring anime lineup, so stay tuned to that. Do some more reviews, more top 10 lists, and 32 other things happening. Maybe Jadite will be involved. That'd be awesome. Stay tuned, Anime America!